Alright, another thing I forgot to mention in the other video. Okay, for that blow-by issue I was having with the other motor, I kind of eliminated any issue further to come. And with the last turbo setup I had, I mean, you'd be sitting at a stoplight and just start smoking. Like, it would not stop smoking when you're sitting still. And I found the issue, and I narrowed it down. This is for all you people with 2.2s. It's turbo in them. Oil return is a must. Getting oil in the turbo is good. Most of the time that's no problem. Mine's teed in right where the sensor went. Down in there. I have the sensor there with it. I have it teed in, running in, banjo fitting. This is a $120 turbo off eBay. It does what it's supposed to. The exhaust plans, I had a piece of steel blowed out, made, because I didn't have one. People on eBay was sold out after it said they had 3 available. Needless to say, it was supposed to be a 3-bolt to a V-band, but I probably wouldn't have had enough room in there, honestly, unless I moved the turbo farther forward, which I was wanting to do and kind of put it in more of an angle. But as of right now, if I would have, I wouldn't have got what I got clearance. It rattles off the booster a little bit. But anyways, back to the blow-by issue. Right now it's getting kind of dirty, which it don't get that dirty and it's at an angle, so I don't know really when it's full, which it should start into this hose when it's full, and then I should know. I'm going to remove that and put it back here, get another one for the top hose, and I'm going to block off this vent hose, and only leave the filter on there. But anyways, let me get a flashlight so I can show you guys exactly what to do with the blow-by. Because your intake has that little tiny thing catch in it, in the centers. The little tiny hole with the veins that run through the plastic. So I bought a new gasket, put it on there, took an old gasket with black Permatex, cut the gasket, filled them veins up the best I could with it, and Permatex and intake, got rid of them veins so they ain't sucking or no boost pressures going through it. And I drilled and tapped the s10, the Cavalier intake right there. I went from the back side, started with a small drill bit, drilled, tapped it, put an NTP barb fitting in there, 3/8 to a 1/2 inch or so, and I have not had an issue. It does not consume oil. It does not use oil at all. It does not smoke. It does not blow by out of the turbo. It don't smoke out the exhaust when that stops. That's because now that them veins are blocked off, okay, because they're internal PVC valves. Them veins are blocked off in the intake now, in that tube right there. The blow-by for the crank casing is just coming straight out, running into this canister. The top of the valve cover also is a relief valve, basically, for your blow-by. That filter looks a little wet, and I'm pretty sure that's where it had that cracked head, my #1 spark plug. But anyways, they're select coil packs. They're older than hell. I need to upgrade. I want to do all MSD. But anyways, when I blocked that and blocked the veins, no more boost pressure is getting pushed into my valve cover or into my crank casing, because that's positive crank casing pressure. Okay, when you're full, when it's trying to let it out and you're forcing 10-12 pounds back through that veins, through that little valve, check valve thing there, which it ain't a check valve, it's just a little tiny pinhole in the middle of a plastic thing. But when you're pushing boost through it, it's keeping the positive crank casing pressure in the block and building up more. That can be opened up all you want, and it's still going to create crank casing pressure more, which in turns, when you're keeping pressure built up in that block from boost going in there, where is your oil return going to be? That's a really tight fit right there. My video's all over, but it's a really tight fit, and I don't have a problem. No oil stays in my oil return. Next video. That's my old lady calling.